Hey everybody, this video is going to be a lesson on how to play the Sultans of Swing solo on your bass guitar. I got a request to play this, so for the guy who requested it, here you go. 80% of this is going to be the same as on your guitar if you know how to play the Sultans solo. What I'm going to be teaching you specifically in this video is my version, how I played it in my video, which I will link below, because I'm sure there are actual bass players who can play this better than I can, or who know a different or cooler way. But I'm just showing you the way that I learned it. The chords that you'll be playing over are the same as you would on guitar, except I'm on bass here, so I'm just doing power chords of them. So we have a D power chord, a C, and a B flat. And the rhythm, of course, is Sultans of Swing, so it's like... Repeat that throughout. And then when it goes, if you know this on guitar, it's the same notes. So you slide up to an E on the A string, and then on the D string, you do a hammer-on from the 5th fret to the 7th fret, and you do a little tension bend up on the 5th fret of the G string. So it's like... So this next part is a little bit different than you would do it on guitar, but it's essentially the same notes, except we don't have the higher octave here. So what I'm doing is... You can either slide up to an A or bend if you want to have big, strong fingers. I'll do this nice and slow for you. So for this first little section of this riff, think the notes in D minor here. So we got a little pentatonic box. That's what you're playing this riff on. So for this part of the riff, we're going to be doing little hammer-on twiddles down the neck like this. G string, 9th fret, 12th fret. So it's E and G. And then 7th fret, 9th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, D string, 5th fret, 7th fret, and then A string, 3rd fret, 5th fret. Sounds kind of cool, octave lower like that. This next riff goes like this. So slowly, that would be like this. Or you could play it on one string, the D string, like this. Or you could play it an octave higher. There's a number of different positions you could play this in, but basically the notes you want to be hitting are A, G, F, G, F, and a D. So like... You do a little slide down on that last F. So for this next section, start by sliding up to the 7th fret on the A string. Then on the D string, you do a little hammer-on, 5th and 7th frets. And then on the G string, 5th fret. And you repeat that in a pattern, so it's like this. So how I play this next part is not exactly how it's played on guitar, but I think it works for bass. Start by sliding up to the 7th frets on the D and G string, like this. And it's a quick little move there, so it's slide up, hit the note again, and then hit the 7th fret on the G string. Back on the D string, you slide down from the 7th fret, ends on the 5th fret on the A string. Then back in the D string, it's 5, 3, 0, 3, ending 3rd fret on the A string. And the last part goes 3rd fret, A string, 5th fret, D string. Once more, nice and slow for you. This next part is the little lead-up riff to the big finger picking section. Goes like this. Throw in those little chicken picking little before the notes. Those played nice and slow for you. The notes you'll be hitting are on the D string, A, B flat, C. So it's after sliding up to that C, the next note you hit is the E on the G string here. So it's like that creates a little C major 3rd shape here, and you slide that down to the B flat, keeping that shape. And this next part is the big famous part. It's the starts off a D minor triad shape. Notes are F, D, A, D. Then you throw in the B flat note, so it becomes a B flat chord. Keep that exact finger position, move it up 2 frets, and it becomes a C. And the solo ends kind of just like it started. That is the same rundown on the neck, just like in the beginning. So it's... And then I ended with some, again, those power chords. So there you have it. That was the Sultans of Swing solo on bass guitar. Now, I'm sure there are actual bass guitar players out there who have a better way worked out or a cooler way to do this on bass, but hey, this is what worked for me, and this is what I did in my video. Hope this helped. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Goodbye.